ibabalik ko yung panahon, syempre hindi ko babaguhin yung past. Pero babaguhin ko yung how I approach investing. And honestly, kung 25 ka ngayon at pinapanood mo to, grabe, hindi ka pa late. Kasi I kinda started a little bit later on pa. This is one of the things na sana sinimulan ko nung mas maaga pa. Because if I started this way nung 25 ako, mas maaga akong naging financially literate, mas konti yung mistakes, at mas konti yung stress sa pera. Today, I'm sharing with you how I would approach investing if I was 25 years old again. Step by step at practical. Para pag sinimulan mo yung stock investing, hindi ka lost. Ikaw na yung mas confident at mas profitable in the long term. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Christina and I've been making videos about trading and investing in the Philippine stock market sa paraan na hindi komplikado dahil naniniwala ako na yung simple, gumagana. Step number 1 is to fix your financial base. Sa mga nagsisimula, isa sa dahilan, maaari na hindi ka nalulugi dahil pangit yung stock. May instances na ganon, syempre. Pero, pwedeng nalulugi ka because may binili ka maganda na stock, pero you had to pull out, or you have to withdraw, or you have to sell because you didn't have a good financial base. Ano itong ibig kong sabihin? Nalulugi ka dahil wala kang emergency fund. So, the time na bumaba yung stock, wala kang pagkukunan ng ibang pera, nawi-withdraw mo yung investment. Napipilitan kang magbenta, kailangan mo bigla yung pera, tapos sasabihin na scam talaga yung stocks. Pero ang totoo, wala talagang good financial base. Hindi siya scam, hindi lang siguro ready yung system mo when you started investing. So, if I was 25 again, I would build a good financial base of emergency fund. And make sure yung perang i-invest is hindi mo kailangan in the next siguro 5, 7, or 10 years. So, if you're 25, set a system, hindi yung pag may pera ka, mag-i-invest ka, pag wala kang pera, mag-i-skip ka, dapat meron ng system around it. System kasi is greater than motivation. Kasi yung motivation, di ba, nawawala, pero yung system, yun yung pwede mong gawin na paulit-ulit. Step number 2, I'm guilty dito. I would start with one goal first, at hindi 5 or hindi sabay-sabay. Kung bata ka, kasi nung bata ako ganito. So, syempre may extra pera na, di ba? You've had your financial base, you have emergency fund, you have savings, tapos parang ang dami biglang options for you na pwede ka mag-invest sa ganito, sa ganyan. At pag pinagsabay-sabay mo yon, medyo nakakalito rin at nakakabaliw, no? So, if I was 25 again, dahil gusto ko lahat sabay-sabay, I'd probably start with one goal and not 5. So, ano ba yon? Is it long-term investing? Is it dividends? Is it trading? Crypto ba siya? REITs? Side hustle ba siya? Yung iba, VA pa? Passive income? Or kung ano-ano pa. Kapag kasi too many goals, wala siyang progress. Parang laging ang feeling is lagi kang busy, pero wala talagang malinaw na direction. Parang busy ka lang with everything and you want to do things na sabay-sabay. Ako lang siguro yun. Pero feeling ko na kulang pa ako sa oras, pero 25 lang naman pala ako nun. Hindi pala siya kulang sa oras, kulang lang siya sa focus. So, focus with one goal first. And study that path muna. Kunyari, REITs, no? So, yung REITs muna yung tututukan. I'm not saying na hindi mo ipupursue yung iba mong goals, but one at a time. So, pag okay ka na doon, maybe you kind of mastered it already, you can move on to the next one na. So, if I was 25 again, I would ask myself, ano muna yung pangunahing goal ko for the next 3 to 5 years? Or to make it more simple, if I was 25 again, I would ask myself, ano yung goal ko for this year? So, isa lang. Because when you focus on one goal, mas mabilis yung progress, mas malinaw yung direction, at mas nakaka-addict kasi yung consistency. Clarity kasi creates momentum. Step number 3, personal reason, I would start with long-term investing. If 25 ako today, hindi ako magmamadali na mag-trade. Again, this is personal, di ba? Title nga how I will do if I was 25. So, kung iba yung gusto mo, then just take bits and pieces of what's in this video and then create your own, okay? Pero kung ako yon, uunahin ko yung long-term investing or yung long-term portfolio ko. Bakit? Because long-term investing gives you a financial backbone. It gives you a base that grows quietly. I can be confident kahit babago-bago yung market, and eventually, I would have options. If I was 25 again, ganito ko siya i-structure. I would pick 3 to 5 high-quality stocks. I would add 1 to 2 REITs also in that portfolio. Hindi marami, hindi complicated. Just the solid, boring, consistent, long-term investing. Because, ito yung totoo. Kapag may long-term base ka, you just add volume and then may mas space ka and leeway to learn trading on the side if you want to. Pero kung trading agad, usually ang nangyayari is na-stress agad. And I'm saying that based on experience. May emotion agad, madalas magkukwit na agad. So if I was 25 25 again, ganun yung gagawin ko. Para kumbaga, hindi nasayang yung months and years na, yun nga parang pinagsabay-sabay nga kasi, ang dami kasing gustong gawin ng ate nyo, girl. So, yun, isa-isa muna. If I would look back and do things differently, yun yung mas uunahin ko. Step number 4, then I would learn trading. Kasi yun pa rin yung gusto ko. Nakapasok pa rin siya dun sa what I want to do list. Kung 25 ako, hindi ko din lalaktawan yung trading. Because, looking back right now, it's a skill na pwede kong gawin pa ulit-ulit. It's a skill na pwede kong ituro. It's a skill na pwede kong ipamana kung gusto niya. Trading kasi, it teaches you discipline. It teaches you risk management, timing, emotional control, and how the market really moves. Plus, you can use it for all other markets pa. Hindi lang just in the Philippine stock market. But I wouldn't trade agad to get rich. I would trade to train and develop my skills. How I would start, I would learn one strategy muna. Again, balik ulit tayo dun sa focus na isa lang muna, diba? Isa-isa lang. Focus on one strategy first. Backtest, siguro 50, 100 trades. Try that strategy first. Use a small capital if hindi mo kaya na to get involved with that high risk na emotion. Track every win and loss kasi you cannot improve what you do not measure. Tapos, you focus on the rules, you focus on the system, not just on the P&L or yung profit and loss. And that's what I would do if I was 25 again. Next, step 5 is that I would focus on 2 skills only. I would not read 10 books. I would not enroll in 18 courses. I would not use 25 indicators. Just 2 skills. Number 1 na skill, yung fundamental analysis. How to understand the business. Again, I'm talking about the Philippine stock market hacks. Yun yung channel natin. Because the future depends on the quality of the companies that you own. Number 2 is the technical analysis. How to time entry and exit. Because kahit the best stock pa yan, kung downtrend naman yung stock, parang ang tagal mo din maghihintay na tataas siya. At least, kahit di natin alam yung mangyayari sa market mo, there's a value in looking or doing analysis na to time it at least properly. At ang maganda, when you combine both fundamental and technical, you level up from being a beginner investor to a thinking investor na. Next step, in step number 6, is to treat it like a career and not a hobby. So this is where I fail most of the time kasi yung may mga, daming hobby. Yun nga, balik ulit tayo dun sa daming gustong gawin. Kung hobby yung tingin ko sa isang bagay, hobby rin yung nagiging resulta. Get? So if I was 25 again, this is what I would do. I would do 1 hour per week studying and that's non-negotiable. I would analyze 1 stock per week. I would do a monthly performance review because again, what I said, you cannot improve what you do not measure. I would attend 1 webinar a month para continuous yung learning and I would surround myself with learners and not noise. Kasi ito yung totoo. Money follows people who takes money seriously. When investing becomes part of your lifestyle, you don't quit when it gets boring. You don't quit when you don't see results agad. You compound. If you're 25 and you're watching this, pero okay lang if you're 35, 45, 55. The best thing you can do is not to start fast, but to start with clarity and a system. So kung hindi pa clear sa'yo or nalilito ka kung paano or saan magsisimula, meron akong link in the description below or ipipin ko sa comment section. As always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet and I will see you on the next video. God bless po!